behind the scenes here. On Meet the Staff, joining us today is Noah Baker. Hi, Noah.
Howdy.
Welcome to the show. Notice this year I'm not describing people's jobs or their title because everyone's title is ever changing.
I was gonna say that's good because I don't know what the hell
Yeah.
I do on a day-to-day basis. It's whatever I'm asked basically.
What would you say you are today?
What I am today, as soon as this ends, as soon as you see the first commercial, I am going to be sprinting out the back door and getting in my car and joining 2 other employees in Concord for our setup that you were just talking with Becky about at Concord for the basketball game tonight.
How cool. So I'm actually surprised that you would be able to be on my show today because of that live
There
game.
were a couple people that had anxiety over this.
Yeah.
We found a solution, but yeah, there was some anxiety.
Seems like this wasn't the outfit you were wearing at lunch.
I switched things up pretty consistently.
So you are what's your job at the basketball games?
The basketball games, I am the producer of our live sports extravaganzas that we put on, which basically means weeks beforehand, I take part in the planning process of everything, how we're going to get everything there, where we're going to go. They already hit my pictures already. And once I am in the trailer, I have 2 jobs. What I am doing right here is running a replay and getting yelled at by Austin. That is my secondary job. I would kind of say it's rather important to the broadcast, so I'd probably be in trouble calling it secondary. But the other job I'm doing is I am the main line of communication between the trailer and the announcers. Back in our previous iterations of sports production, we did not have a main line in between the announcers and everybody. But with the way our advertising changed going into this new endeavor, our abilities, our inventory, the whole spectrum of what we can do as far as advertising changed so dramatically that was needed.
Well, it really is amazing. I was at the ice arena on Saturday for my grandson's game, and people were talking about the game the night before and the fact that they were sitting in the stands watching the replays on JTV on their phones as the game was going on live.
We're grateful for the internet holding out so that they could all do that. That's really kind of the idea. If you are at the event, please tune in because we're going to show you things that you can't see from the stands. If you're not at the event, hey, we got you covered. We're your full live broadcast.
It's really amazing. I am biased when I watch, but I'm also watching like network productions, and I am seeing things on the network that are not as good as what we're doing on JTV.
We have a couple of systems right now that are newer than the network, quite frankly. And this is a huge shout out to Mark, our partner at M&K. He's made a gigantic investment in us and in the community and everything else. We will. Hey, he's on the trailer. Everything else in really getting us a lot of new and interesting things to use in these productions. Austin found 2 software programs that are still in beta testing that we're using right now. So like our clock program you can't even buy that yet. It's that new. The technology is just changing so rapidly. I would say within 2 or 3 years, we're going to have 5 or 6 other things that you've never even heard of yet.
Thousands of people, in some cases involved with the network telecast. Literally, I mean,
I can do it with less.
Yeah, yeah.
I can.
And that's one of the questions. So how many JTV people do we have at a game? And it's
first off the bat, I got a couple of guys that are really good at being 2 or 3 different people. Like in other situations and other jobs, they would not be doing anywhere near as much as they're doing, but they're really good at it. But overall, our success is really based around our teamwork. This is I tell people, and I said this last year, live television is the biggest team sport humanly possible. There's no way to do it with one person. There's no way to do it with a handful of people, and we're doing it with 10 at this point, and I can almost guarantee years down the road we'll be doing it with more because there'll be more things to add to the broadcast. But yeah, our success is 100% because of the teamwork and things that go on while we're setting up and during the broadcast in order to make that happen.
Yeah, it's amazing. And Noah and Austin and the whole team. In fact, Brandon's going to go out to Concord.
I got Brandon, I got Lucas, I got David Rice. I lose to city council tonight. He would rather be at the basketball game. But yeah, literally every producer here, one way or another, is involved.
Yeah, all hands on deck. And that's just some of what, I mean, we're doing the live, but you're scheduling people as sports director, you're sending people out with, for video at other games.
Yeah, I picked up a couple of videographers this year too to help me out with some of the highlights. So we're casting kind of a wider net in highlights this year too. Sean Burke has been a massive, massive help to me in that department. He's came on and he's out 3-4 nights a week. So if you don't see me there, Sean's there somewhere. Say hi to him. He's pretty friendly too.
Is he on meet the staff this year?
Well, we'll get him somehow. We'll trick him into coming in. I'll tell him he's got to come in. It's not that big a deal.
Last week, your calendar is so packed, it's amazing. In fact, yesterday you ran out to Grass Lake because you're getting ready for just day after tomorrow. You got to do it all over again.
I do a site visit before we do a broadcast anywhere, where basically I go out, I evaluate the internet, I evaluate our power situation, I evaluate our parking situation, because we have a bigger trailer. It doesn't necessarily park in the smallest of spots. I evaluate everything that's going to kind of go into what it takes to set that up. That's what I did at Grass Lake yesterday. You spent about 2 or 3 hours planning out something so that when you get there night of, it's not a disaster.
On the calendar last week, I noticed you had breakfast scheduled with Kara.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was curious, how'd that go?
That went okay. Kara's birthday was last Friday morning, so I took her up to South Lyon and we had breakfast at Coney Island with her dad. It was low-key, but...
Well, I mean, it just... I think I surprised you last week when I said, "Oh, have a nice breakfast tomorrow."
No, I've gotten used to it because I actually started putting all my personal the majority of my personal things into the high-rise calendar because otherwise I had an issue where I missed a few personal things and people were getting a little angry with me about them. So I was like, you know what? The one calendar I pay attention to, I will make sure everything's in that.
Well, let's go to the pictures.
Let's go to the pictures.
You brought some.
There's me, my wife, and my dog.
What's the dog's name?
That is Bella. We've had Bella for 7 years or
really?
so.
Wow.
Yeah. Bella's been around a while, but...
How long have you been married now?
Got married in 17, so...
I can't do the
We'll
math.
be 9 years this year.
9 years?
9 years this year.
Wow. Married for a year, then got the dog.
Yep. That's my niece and nephew. That's them when they're friendly. Emotions at their age change very rapidly. The sweetest kids in the world. I love them. Love spending time with them.
And kids, your Uncle Noah, he talks about you all the time, and he loves. I think this is what you love the most, is spending time with them.
When I have free time and I'm not doing anything, I try to get down to Adrian as much as possible. That's home. Oh, there's me and Meredith. This is the other thing I do with a lot of my free time. I go to conventions all around the country for comic books, pop culture, media, all sorts of things. It's just a huge hobby of mine.
Is this like some famous actor?
That's Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh, from Law and Order?
Law and Order, yeah.
Oh my God, you met him?
Yeah, from Law and Order, Full Metal Jacket. Most recently, the Daredevil series. He plays Kingpin in the Daredevil series.
I wish I'd known. I would have gone with you.
This, nobody really knows this. Well, I won't say nobody really knows this guy. Plenty of people know this guy, but he's not like somebody people are going to recognize. This was a huge one for me. I grew up addicted to a children's book series called Arthur the Aardvark.
Oh, yeah.
And this is Mark Brown. He wrote and animated all of Arthur the Aardvark throughout my childhood, and I drove across the state this fall. I was in Novi for a convention. I got in my car and I drove all the way to Grand Rapids just to meet him.
And I couldn't believe they scheduled 2 Comic-Con things at the same time.
It was a poor decision. Hopefully the financial impact on both will keep them from doing that again.
Nice.
It's costly to make those mistakes.
And when's the next big, because we've got another, No, I guess I'm thinking of the auto. What's the next one?
Auto show in Detroit is going on. They opened today. No, my next big show is in I believe March. I'm going down to Cincinnati, and then there's a couple in. There's one in April. My friend's one in April in Ypsi, and then we hit convention season, which will take us through the summer.
And Brandon wanted to know why Kara doesn't come to the Christmas
Oh, it's
parties.
simple. I've told him a bunch of times. Every time I'm like, honey, the Christmas party's on Thursday. And she's like, is Brandon going to be there? And I'm like, yeah, I think he's going to be there. And then she's like, no, I'm not going. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't know what Brandon did. I don't. I have no idea. But he pushed it too far and she was done with him.
I believe you 100%. Well, we love having you on the team.
Oh, thank you so much. I love being here. And
How many years now?
I believe it's my internship started like 3 weeks from now, 19 years ago.
Wow, that's awesome. And we love having you on Meet the Staff.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
All right, head out to Concord. Good luck with tonight's game.
Watch us.
Meet the Staff with Noah Baker. Our next